The forest was alive with noise. Big guns roared, machine guns chattered, men screamed. The cacophony of war was relentless, echoing through the dense trees and underbrush. The air was thick with smoke and the smell of gunpowder, mingling with the scent of the earth torn apart by shells. It was a symphony of destruction, a testament to the brutal nature of the conflict. The Argonne Forest in 1918 was a terrible place. It was a labyrinth of barbed wire, fallen trees and craters filled with mud and water. The once serene forest had been transformed into a nightmarish landscape, where every step could be your last. Soldiers on both sides were constantly on edge, knowing that danger lurked behind every corner. American soldiers pushed forward against the Germans. They advanced with determination, their faces set with grim resolve. Each yard gained was paid for in blood, sweat, and tears. The men knew that their mission was crucial, and they were willing to make the ultimate sacrifice to achieve it. The forest became a battleground where bravery and fear coexisted. The Germans fought hard to hold their ground. They were entrenched, using the natural cover of the forest to their advantage. Every attack was met with fierce resistance, as the German soldiers were determined to repel the advancing Americans. The battle lines shifted back and forth, with neither side willing to give an inch. Private Alvin York was in the thick of it. Amidst the chaos, he stood out for his bravery and skill. York, a humble man from the hills of Tennessee, found himself in a situation that would test his limits and define his legacy. His actions during the battle would become legendary, a symbol of individual heroism in the face of overwhelming odds. He was a country boy from Tennessee. Raised in the rural countryside, York was no stranger to hard work and perseverance. His upbringing had instilled in him a strong sense of duty and a deep connection to the land. Little did he know that these qualities would serve him well on the battlefields of Europe. He was a crack shot with a rifle. His marksmanship was unparalleled, a skill honed through years of hunting in the Tennessee woods. In the heat of battle, this ability became a crucial asset. York's steady hand and keen eye allowed him to take out enemy soldiers with precision, turning the tide in favor of his comrades. He never wanted to kill, but war had a way of changing things. The horrors he witnessed and the comrades he lost weighed heavily on him, yet in the midst of the carnage, York found a sense of purpose. He fought not out of hatred but out of a desire to protect his fellow soldiers and bring an end to the suffering. His story is a poignant reminder of the human cost of war. Alvin York was raised in the hills of Tennessee, surrounded by the rugged beauty of the Appalachian Mountains. His early life was one of simplicity and hardship, living off the land and learning the values of hard work and perseverance. From a young age he learned to hunt and shoot, skills that were essential for survival in the rural landscape. These skills would later prove invaluable in his military career. York was also a devout Christian, deeply committed to his faith. He believed in pacifism and the teachings of the Bible, which guided his moral compass and shaped his worldview. However, when his country called upon him during World War I, he felt a sense of duty and responsibility. Despite his pacifist beliefs, he answered the call to serve. York was assigned to the 82nd Infantry Division, a unit known for its bravery and resilience. He quickly became a respected member of his division. He was sent to France, where the realities of war became all too real. The journey across the Atlantic was just the beginning of his transformation from a humble farmer to a war hero. In the dense, treacherous Argonne Forest, York and his fellow soldiers faced unimaginable challenges. The forest was a maze of danger, with the enemy lurking behind every tree. This was a brutal, unforgiving place where survival depended on both skill and luck. It was here that York's courage and determination would be put to the ultimate test. York's battalion had a critical mission. They had to take a heavily fortified German-held hill. It was a tough and brutal fight. They were pinned down by relentless machine gun fire. Many Americans fell. York and a small group of brave men found themselves behind enemy lines. They were completely surrounded by Germans. It seemed hopeless. York was a man of courage. Born in the hills of Tennessee, he grew up learning the ways of the land, honing his skills as a hunter and marksman. These early experiences would later serve him well on the battlefields of World War I. He was also a skilled soldier. His marksmanship was unparalleled, and his ability to stay calm under pressure made him a formidable opponent. In the trenches, he practiced tirelessly, perfecting his aim and preparing for the battles ahead. He used his rifle to deadly effect. In the heat of battle, York's precision and focus were unmatched. Each shot he fired found its mark, and his reputation as a sharpshooter grew among his comrades and enemies alike. He picked off the German machine gunners. With each calculated shot, he dismantled the enemy's defenses one by one. His actions not only saved countless lives but also turned the tide of the battle in favor of the Allies. He kept moving, firing, and reloading. The Germans were stunned. They surrendered to York. His relentless advance and unwavering determination left the enemy in awe, leading to their eventual surrender. He marched over 132 German prisoners back to American lines. He was a hero. York's bravery and leadership were evident as he single-handedly captured and escorted the prisoners, a testament to his extraordinary courage. One man turned the tide of a battle. How? Through sheer willpower, skill, and an unyielding sense of duty, York's actions became legendary, inspiring future generations, and cementing his place in history as a true hero.